guess what time it is? It is empty time. So this is all my empties for October, most of October. And what is before October? September, right? Yeah, so end of September into October. So let's get started. I'm not even going to do an intro because there's a lot to get through here, and I don't want to, you know, I want to keep it moving, keep it moving. So number one, as you all know, one of my favorite things in the world is the Larabars. And these are original fruit and nut food bars. They're gluten-free, non-GMO, vegan, dairy-free, kosher, made with fair trade certified chocolate. This one is the chocolate chip brownie, one of my favorites. I mean, it is just scrumptious, absolutely scrumptious. This is a staple at my work environment. Tossing that on the floor, and keep it in my purse all the time, keep it at my work desk if I'm hungry, if I'm nibbly, if it's that afternoon pickup I need. It is also really a lunch substitute for me if I am busy, on the go, on the run. It is past lunchtime and I have not stopped anywhere or gotten anything. I'll pull this out of my purse and it will be there. It wears well is what I want to say. It doesn't need refrigeration. It usually resides in my pantry most of the time. You can stick it in your fridge if you want it a little bit cold and a little bit more sturdy, you know, but you know, you really don't have to do anything else with it. I absolutely love and adore it. Okay, really quick. My Listerine Cool Mint Zero Alcohol. I love this because of the zero alcohol in it. It really does not dry out your mouth. And my dentist did tell me and my husband to use a non-alcohol specific mouthwash, because apparently it does something to your gums. It kind of dries out or dehydrates your mouth area, which can cause decay of some sort. She had a whole explanation. Suffice it to say, no alcohol in your mouthwash, you know, rinse. And I, you know, adhere to her advice because she's really, really good at what she does. So we go through a couple of bottles of these, and I wanted to make mention that the Cool Mint is really one of my favorites. It's really pleasant. It's not harsh. I don't like the ones that guys, that you put in your mouth and you're just dying to get rid of it in, you know, a few seconds, because it's really puckering your mouth, and it's almost painful to me to go through that rinsing process because it's so intense, is what I want to say, intense in your mouth. I like a type of a rinse where I can keep going and, you know, working it, and it's not like I'm dying to spit it out, because like my whole inner cheeks are now like hideously, you know, I don't know, just painful is what I'm saying. Okay, I'm rocking my hair, just, you know, little side note. I didn't do much with it today, guys. I let it out of my little ponytail thing this morning, and sorry if it's a little bit flat. I'll work on it. I'm trying to get used to it. Seriously, it's like it's a whole new other world of what I need to do with my hair. I mean, this is not stuff like I used to do with barrettes and ponytails and just let it go au naturel. This is like, it takes a little, you know, getting used to. The Nivea Skin Firming and Toning, I'm technically not out of that yet, but I did put the box in here because I wanted to make mention of it so that you guys can pick it up if you want. It's got the Q10L carnitine enriched in it. This is the one that has that. I really like this, guys, for my my neck and décolleté area. That is where I have been using it. A little bit on my arms, a little bit, not a lot. I'm kind of saving it for my neck area, and I absolutely love it. I love the texture of it. I am seeing some results already. I've been using it for about 3 weeks now, if not a little more, and I definitely see a little lift and firming here, not as turkey neck as before. I mean, one of my weaknesses really is my neck area. I really don't like my neck area. I never have, and anything that I can do to kind of like pull it a little bit or make it taut or firmer, I'm all about that. You know, I'm very conscientious, usually in front of the camera, or, you know, whether it's still photography or a video about how I place my neck and stuff, because I don't want to get that crinkly look, and this seems to be helping. So I just wanted to make mention, even though it isn't technically empty yet, but I've used enough of it that I can at least report back to you guys that I'm liking it. And if you guys want to go pick it up, I'm not endorsed, sponsored, blah, 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 you know, disclaimer, disclaimer. This is just me talking, okay? Glucosamine, I've gone through another bottle, the triple strength one. This is just available at a Walgreens. You can pick it up anywhere. I guess glucosamine is available anywhere. I like the Walgreens one because it seems to have the best prices. Glucosamine runs expensive for some darn reason. It just runs expensive. And wherever I can get a bargain, and I find it, I want to pass that on to you guys. So Walgreens is the one that I tend to go to pick up the other bottles, because they do run inexpensive. Now, I heard Costco is pretty good too, but you know, Costco has those huge jars. Everything is so huge at Costco or Sam's Club, and I don't really have room around the house to have 1,000 pills lying around. I just go get it. And I also have this thing about, there goes another one on the floor. I also have this thing about it, I don't know, not being fresh after a while. Maybe it's just me, but I tend to get like things like this. I tend to get smaller quantities of, because I don't want to have an expiration date on it. Okay, I don't. For example, Costco has like 500 or 1,000 pills of aspirin or Advil or Tylenol. It takes me over a year to get through that, and I don't know if it expires or it's any good after that. So I tend to get the smaller bottles and quantities. I don't mind paying a little bit more, but to have the fresher dosages. Okay, so that's just my little ramble. All right, Healthy Defense by Neutrogena Daily Moisturizer with Sunscreen SPF 50. It's got the Helioplex in it, whatever that means. Lightweight, non-greasy moisturizer. Loving this, guys, really loving this. This has absolutely no greasy effect at all. You can put it under your foundation. SPF 50 is right up there. It's a great number, to have for your sunscreen. Always put it on there underneath my foundation. Even if my foundation has built-in sunscreen, usually the foundations, now if you have a specific tinted moisturizer, or the It Cosmetics CC cream, I know that has a very high SPF of like 50 or more, maybe even, but I think it's like 50. But some of the normal everyday foundations are in that 15 to 20, maybe 25 SPF range. You're going to be really looking hard and pushing it if it's like 30 and up. Most foundations are in that 15 to 20 range. So especially in the spring, summer, I've had to have a little more boost, obviously, underneath any foundation. I would put this on first and then layer it with my foundation. I had no problems. I didn't have to wait around for 15-20 minutes for it to sink in order to put my foundation on top of it. I had no problems, guys, so that's why I wanted to pass that along to you. Oh, I didn't bring this down, but I'll put a picture of me wearing it up here somewhere. This is just a cute little summer cap that I bought just for a couple of dollars at one of these beauty stores, and someone made mention that in order to keep my hair from frizzing up overnight, I don't wash it every day. So in order to get going and kind of preserve maybe what little curls or whatever I've had, put in there, or straightening it, to wear one of these satin little caps on your head and to sleep on it at night. I look like Little Red Riding Hood's grandma with the little bonnet, the head bonnet on my head now at night. But it does seem to be helping when I take off the bonnet. It's a silk bonnet. It's not the shower cap plastic bonnets, okay? It's the silk ones. When you take it off your hair, your head, overnight, it tends to preserve some of your style. And I believe some people do go to sleep with it with the curlers under there, in their hair, and then put the bonnet on. So again, I'm learning all of this. I'm learning to kind of work with the hair that the new hairstyle. So I'm trying my best. Okay, this is the Floradix Iron and Herb Supplement. This is the second bottle that I've gotten, and I can tell you that I just came from the doctor last week. I went to the doctor, had my blood drawn because I told you guys that I was a bit anemic. You know, some of my numbers were on the low side, and they did another blood test on me, and I am happy to report that my iron and my ferritin and all of my numbers are now in the normal range. Now, they're not way up there in the normal range. You know, there's a normal range, but they're within the normal range now. They're starting to climb up. The only difference that I have done is to use this herbal supplement drink, okay? And I swear by it now. I've gotten so much more energy. I am not run down. I can go about my day. I plan to keep this in my repertoire. I drink it. I take a shot of it. It's like a little, you know, capful. I take it. I don't take it every day. It's very expensive. It's $22 for that bottle. $22, but it's well worth it for me. I mean, I've absolutely seen the results on it, and I am very, very happy with that. I take it like every other day, or if I take it every day, then I'll skip, like after the third day, I'll skip it. Let's just say within a week's time of 7 days, I'll take it 4 or 5 times in that week span, okay, just to keep it in my system. And I've gotten a lot more energy. Like I said, I feel a hell of a lot better than I did, you know, a few months ago. A lot better. So if oh, and here's the bottle, by the way. It's in my Empties too. That's how it looks like, and this is the cap that it comes with. You know, I should keep this cap because this cap is really cool. It's got the measurements on it, you know, and I just use a little bit. I don't even go full. I just use about halfway up the cap, like right about there, and just chug-a-lug it. If you haven't seen my other videos, I talk about the taste. I made this little silly thing like the Vitamita Vegemin, like Lucy. It's not the greatest tasting thing. It's like, but it tastes more like prune juice, more like that prune, and there's like a I think it's apricot or peach, some other fruit flavor in here. It's got natural ingredients, natural herbs in it. There's nothing, you know, that I know of that's bad. Of course, you should check with your physician before you start anything like this. It's got a bunch of herbs in it, so you do want to check with your physician to make sure there's no interaction with any prescription drugs that you're currently on. Disclaimer, it's because I'm not a physician, and I'm not going to be diagnosing you as far as should you take it or should you not take it with X, Y, or Z prescription drug, you know, in conjunction. I can't do that. But if you are having any energy issues or low energy, or if you know for a fact that you're a little bit low on your iron, this has B12, it has a lot of B vitamins in it, B complex vitamins, it has iron in it, it has some herbal things in it that are all work in combination to get those juices flowing in you, okay? So, and alertness too. My goodness, I'm alert. I am very, very alert with this thing. But not to the point that you can't sleep or anything, or you're overly stimulated. Just like in a healthy way, alert. Like my synopsis, my brains are really going quick, as you can tell. All right, so let me put that bottle down so it doesn't completely. Oh, I've got 2 bottles in here. You see, I told you I'm like on my 3rd one. So there's another one that's down there now. Okay, moving along. This is so cool, guys, and I'm going to talk about this in a mini haul that I'm about to put up. I got this. This is a sheet mask. It's a Korean sheet mask. There's all Korean writing in the back. There's not one speck of English, so I had to like kind of figure out. I just did it, 15-20 minutes on my skin, like normal time for these sheet masks. But I'm really starting to get into sheet masks. I know a number of the mature beauty gals on this, on our YouTube arena love to sheet mask. I know Uppy's Bead, what's her handle? Uppy's Bead 59. She just masks every single day, and I know a number of our YouTube contemporary beauty gurus love to mask, and I've gotten used to doing that because this is the lazy woman's way. I mean, there's no jars to open, there's nothing to slap on your face, there's no washcloths to take this stuff off of. You literally take it out. It's a very saturated cloth mask, and you slap it on your face, and then I usually put a timer. Alexa, my newest bestie friend, Alexa, my little Echo Dot, I tell her to set a timer for about 15 to 20 minutes, and I sit there looking at some YouTube videos or answering some of your wonderful comments back and forth, and as soon as she beeps and lets me know that it's time to take it off, I just literally take the cloth off and throw it in the wastebasket. Done deal. I splash with water, no other cleansers after that, just some cool water. I pat dry, and then I can go ahead and put on my serums or my nightly cream or anything like that. Okay. Just a caveat, I do not mask on the nights that I do retin-a. So if you guys are wondering about that or want to ask me about that, I choose not to, because I think this is getting into your skin and doing what it needs to do, and you need to let it do its thing, and I don't want to interfere with this in conjunction with the retin-a or vice versa. Okay, so we're doing that, and I'll go more into any of these masks, but I did love this one. This one is like one of these this is called Everlasting from Italy. What I liked about it, it was $1 each, and each of these packets was another country around the world, from Italy around the world, from England around the world, from I think Spain or something like that. It just had the cutest packaging. I really liked it. It just, my eye went right to the packaging. So I'm like, yeah, cool, I'll do it. And this is it the next day. I mean, I used this literally last night, and I do have some e.l.f. foundation that I am currently testing for you guys. Going through my day and doing another video about the e.l.f. foundation. So I do have foundation on, I do have some makeup, blush, and this and that, but as far as the luminosity of my face and everything, I really liked what the mask did overnight. I really liked it, guys. So enough of that. All right, the next one up is the Garnier Skin Active Clean Refreshing Remover Towelettes. This is a staple for me. I really love the Garnier Skin Active ones. Don't know why. It's oil free. It does its job. It's compact enough to take anywhere. This is small enough to take in a overnight bag or shoulder bag, duffel bag, that kind of stuff. Bring it to the gym, bring it anywhere. Really like it. The other remover that I like is the Yes to Coconut. Love the smell of this, guys. It's cleansing wipes, Yes to Coconut water, and Cuckoo nut extract to gently cleanse and hydrate. This just smells wonderful. Again, it's a staple of mine. I will always buy some form of the Yes products. Not sponsored, not sponsored. I keep having to tell you guys that because so many people assume that I'm pushing something for a reason. I'm not. If I don't like it, I don't talk about it. If I like it, I tell you guys why I like it, and I buy it. It's my own money. I'm voting with my money. You vote with your money. I vote with my money. So I'm voting with, to do that. I love the Yes brand. I really do. They're all natural. For the most part, maybe like 99% natural. They're right up there with like the Burt's Bees products. I'm not sure if these are vegan or not. Let me look. Let me look. Towelettes, blah blah. I don't see, but I think you can go online and and look to see if they are vegan or if they use any. I know they don't hurt bunny rabbits, so I'm okay with that. So yeah, that's it. You know, just go in there and do your research and everything. This is just a NYX eyebrow pencil that I really like. They come in various colors. This is a very dark brown color. I like this color immensely for my particular, you know, eyes. And I'm wearing it right now. The little itty bitty bit that I had left in here. This is done. It's done, guys. You see, it's absolutely done. I can't twirl it anymore up there. It's a dunner. But I like the fact that it has the built-in little brush on that side, so you can definitely, you know, work your eyebrows and stuff and get them into the shape that you want. And the tip, I don't know if you can see it, but it's not a round tip. It's actually kind of flat looking. So it works really well to get those edges around your eyebrows and everything, to arch it and everything. It's really good. It doesn't break the bank. It's only like, I think, I don't know, $4, $5, nothing major. And I really love this, guys. I just picked one up the other day, as a matter of fact. I'm going to be showing you guys my, my haul very shortly on a international beauty mall that I discovered by where I'm working. Huge store. I have never seen a store like that in my life, as huge as that. But they had a huge wall of NYX cosmetics, a wall that I've never seen as much NYX cosmetics under one roof as I saw in that store. And they had these of course, these eyebrow pencils in there, so definitely I got one of these, so that's why this one's in my empty. Okay, this is the Revlon Photo Ready Insta Fix. It's a stick foundation. This one is in the lightest color, I believe. Oh, come on back. My goodness, some of these things just don't want to focus. This is in the 120 Vanilla. I don't know if you can see that, guys. Can you see it? There you go. 120 Vanilla. It's trying to find it. There you go. And I believe this is the lightest color. There might be one lighter at 110 maybe, but the 120 is what I use. And I usually use that for my winter, you know, spring kind of thing. But I went to use it today, and this is what happened. As in nothing left, zero left. Okay. Now, I didn't use that much. I didn't. So my bestie at home now, Katie, she has been using this up. So you can see that for the 20-year-old lovely lady, this is one of her top picks. Okay, because there is nothing left in it. So that's how I know it's a top pick for her. So I allow her to use, you know, like my makeup stuff, whatever she needs. And she has her own stuff. I mean, she has wonderful packages of things. But for her to go and specifically get this and use it consistently, that means it's pretty dang good for, you know, the young gals, okay? It's creamy. I really like it. I've talked about getting ready very quickly to run out the door for work. This is just amazing. You know, it's like a crayon. You just write on your face, here, down the nose. You know, I use my fingers. This is all I use for putting on my makeup. When it comes to the stick foundations, I'm out the door and it looks fabulous. I mean, it really, I have no worries or issues about it. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there, guys. Cinnamon, Sundown Naturals, 1,000 milligrams of that. I've been known to take it. It helps with, supposedly, it helps for blood sugar, you know, being consistent with your blood sugar. I don't think it affects it that much. I've heard that for type 2 diabetics, this kind of controls their blood sugar, brings it down a little bit. So, you know, that's not the reason I take it. I take it, you know, heck, I don't even know why I take it. I take it for overall health. I've read a lot about cinnamon. I believe Dr. Axe has a whole article about cinnamon. There was something about cinnamon that intrigued me for your overall metabolism. Okay, there's something about it that helps your metabolism. It revs up your metabolism. It helps you digest and all of that other stuff. Keeps your blood sugars, of course, in regulation. But aside from that, other things. And I can put a link to, you know, like his topics and stuff and other topics about cinnamon if you guys are interested. But I like it enough where my family does take cinnamon. Both I do it and my husband takes it. You will have a burp reaction to this, just to let you know that it when you take this, I've noticed, you know, if you're burping, you know how when you take the fish oils and they have that side effect, it's the same thing with this. You will definitely feel the cinnamon coming back up. So if that bothers you, I just want to let you know that that could happen. But definitely worth it, and again, love it for, you know, various reasons. And this is the last one. It's the NUDU Reviving Toner. And again, oh, there you go. I'm not going to waste too much time on this sucker here. Let's see if I can get into getting the, come on. There you go. There you go. Reviving Toner. I used this entire bottle up. Maybe there's 2 drops in it left. It's 1.7 fluid ounces. It heals and soothes. It's got a really nice smell. I really enjoyed the smell. I can't put my finger on it. It's citrusy. It's something kind of orangey peel, citrusy type of very fresh scent. I felt like I reached for it over and over and over again. Now this was sent to me, and I consistently used it. It wasn't like, oh, I'm using it, it's kind of okay, I'll put it on the side and everything. No, I really consistently grabbed it all the time. I've noticed that my skin has been clear. It has been really, really nice. And I've been using this more often than not, more than any other toner for the past, you know, like 2 months since they sent it. It took me about 2 months to use it up. So this is one of the few times that I'm really thinking about purchasing it, even though it is an expensive line. To me, I feel like it is up there as far as an expense. But I am definitely going to look into maybe at least purchasing another bottle of the toner. I can kind of live without their day cream and their night cream and their eye cream. Their cleanser, their gel cleanser has been very nice as well, but I think I can dupe that with, I think Neutrogena has like a gel cleanser that I can dupe it with, so I'm okay with that. But I haven't really found a dupe for this. If I ever do find a dupe for this toner, you know, I'll try it out and try to see if I can save a few bucks. But I'm definitely going to go up to the NUDU site and try to order this again, because I really love it. I really, really like it, guys. So that's it. I am done. Everything is on the floor down here. I am done. Everything is empty. Yay, empty basket. So thank you so much for joining me. I am so glad that you are here. Please subscribe to my channel if you find these types of videos entertaining and helpful, and you know, you can learn. We have to, you know, learn from each other. We are all we got, so we have to learn from each other. And so please subscribe, give me a thumbs up if you can, if you really like these videos. I try to put up these videos about twice a week now. I do have a full-time job. I'm not, you know, working from home or, you know, retired or anything like that. So I am trying to push these videos in around, you know, my schedule and everything. So bear with me. Sometimes, you know, you know, it might be a day later or something, but I'm trying to put up videos probably like Mondays and Thursdays or Fridays, and then once in a while I've been putting up the live videos too now. I'm really trying to get into that live streaming, guys. I really like interacting with you. I love getting the comments. I like listening and seeing the comments live coming through the stream, and that way I can answer your questions immediately. I had a lot of fun with you guys last week when I cut my hair and I went live. You guys were just amazingly just so great, so gracious about everything, and just love you, love having you guys around. That's the bottom truth. I do it, you know, for that reason. Anyway, take care. Have a lovely day out. Have a lovely rest of the day. Blessings to everyone. And I will catch you in my next video. Bye-bye.